Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what it do?
Yo, we finally have our partner, our friend, much delayed, Imti on the podcast today. What's up? What's up? Imti?
Hello, what's up? What's up?
Yo, what's happening,
Finally
bro?
here. I mean, this is happening. I can't believe it.
Yeah, and that's how we felt when you wanted to come and join us up on Global. We're like, yes, finally
For the
here.
second time.
For the second time.
in-
We'll get on. We'll get onto that juicy part later.
You got me
Pause.
there.
But no, thank you, man.
Of course.
You know, we've recorded a couple episodes already that we haven't obviously put out yet, but you're finally here. I think what's important is that having a team and having MD with us
Yeah,
has been such a blessing.
absolutely.
So, yo,
I mean, I couldn't attest it more. Like, I'm so happy I'm here.
yeah,
First of all, how I met you all is I showed up. Actually, I bumped into you in one of the friends.
Oh, yo, dude, wait. I know this story. So me and Rana actually, we made a vow, right? We were like, yo, dude, this is the last time we're gonna come to this venue, and that was the same day that we actually met Imti.
Well, I had no idea about
like
it.
yo,
but yeah.
we don't ever want to work at this venue, but we ended up doing it.
Yeah, we do have a couple of like
Venues that we never wanna
blacklist
work there.
venues that we don't fuck with.
Yeah. But yo, it kind of worked out in everyone's favor. Like we saw this guy singing. I'm like, yo, this fucking kid singing.
Yeah, I
right?
was singing that day. I can't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know Empty's go-to line is, bro, I have a sad voice. Bro, he didn't sound sad as fuck that day.
By sad, I mean I like romantic songs. I mean
Yeah.
things like Arijit or
Yeah.
those in Bangladesh probably Habib.
dropping
Yeah.
I mean,
bombs,
these are the people I have actually looked up to.
Yeah.
Since-
It's like you catch
forever.
feelings that you don't even have right now. It's like, why am I feeling sad? I have such a great life.
It's just that it's a thing probably like in our culture. Like the songs are so emotional.
Yeah.
I just grew up listening to.
I think when it comes to Bollywood music, Bangla music, like Urdu, Pakistani, like even like ghazals and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like these, like the tune, the production on there is it just makes you, regardless of how you're feeling that day, it just takes you to a moment that you're like, yo, I'm fucking enjoying this.
Yeah,
and,
man.
For
and
sure.
that like you do music like this, and if no one knows, now they know like this guy
Yeah.
sings, you know,
He's multi-talented.
multi-talented guy.
You can say so. Thank you. You being humble yourself. I mean, the things you guys do, I still need time to get there. Maybe like inshallah someday. But I just want to mention to take this opportunity to actually thank you for bringing me on board.
Of course,
I
man.
really wanted to do this all my life. To go back, I actually started this somewhere around 2012 when I was in the UK. I was studying.
I was gonna like point on that because he mentioned that obviously before he was here from Bangladesh he went to UK first, which I had no idea, and we're gonna let you touch on that a little bit
Sure.
about how his music kind of developed over there and things like that, and then obviously he got married
Yeah.
to his wife who lives here in the US, and that's how he came here. So talking about music and stuff, you did music in UK. Like, tell us a little bit about that. Like, what did you do in UK?
For sure. So how I started is doing like teenage things people do. You explore new things, new stuff. So I was always into music, to be honest, even back home. So I discovered electronic music back in
Dope.
2007, 8, I would say.
Dope.
I started listening to music in early 2000s, of course, when I was very young, and then pretty much got influenced by it. So when I got to London and I started going out with friends here and there. So I see there is a big, like a DJ scene there. So not only like Asian community, there is like the club scene is huge. So I really decided to explore like what's out there. So I really got myself a controller. It was a very small, like those Pioneer. I don't know if you have seen those
And just started fucking with it.
mobile DJs. That's it.
Yeah.
So I had a laptop. I had an HP laptop at the time. Yeah, I just
HP
you know,
laptop. HP laptop.
Man started from PC, yo.
Yeah.
there, yeah, exactly. So I downloaded. I still remember Virtual DJ. I didn't know what's the other
it was,
was
yeah.
or what the industry,
Yeah.
standard is,
Yeah,
and
he's
things as
dropping
such.
some like crazy info.
No,
Right.
I was-
But that's
I-
how you know, like, this
I-
is no BS. You
Yeah.
actually,
this is where I come from. So
Yeah.
I really want to
Yeah.
get to the point, to be honest. So yeah, since then it's just been history. So I started playing for different venues. I met one of my friends who I used to study with. He used to work in a place. They actually needed a DJ in an emergency.
okay.
So I kind
Last
of
minute.
last minute. So
Yeah.
they called me. It was a Thursday night. So I showed up, played my music. That's it. Then they want me as a resident.
It's like that story with me and you. I needed a
Yeah.
last minute DJ.
Yeah.
And now look, me and Smokey with this is 7-8 years down the line.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I
great. You
had
still remember your
story I
first
didn't-
time.
Yeah. You definitely remember how. Obviously, you have your own stories of how you got into music.
Oh, yeah.
But
I didn't want to get into music.
yeah, but him and I, our first story, we're always gonna remember how we met. Your first story is how you got into an emergency happened last minute. Yo, you want to come and fucking do this? I'll try it out.
yeah.
And boom, look at that.
I'm coming to that for
Yeah,
sure. I mean,
yeah.
after that, so yeah, basically that's it. Rest is history. So I played there for like about 10 years. And
10
then,
years, wow.
yeah, so I pretty much moved back to Bangladesh right before COVID. So I got married and then I was waiting there. I was doing my I was pursuing some studies,
Yeah, yeah.
other studies that for my, career.
Yeah.
Also doing music, a lot of music because you have nothing else to do really.
Yeah.
Like in COVID, you were stuck at home. Everybody's, in quarantine and whatnot. And yeah, been, a great, like,
What was the year that we met you?
it
Was
was
it 2019 or 2018?
No, I actually got here in 2020, end of 2020.
You got
So
here.
I met you
Oh,
guys
so
in
the event we did was
2021.
a post-COVID event.
Yeah,
Think
so
yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
we are in time flies, man.
Time
Shit.
do-
I really thought it was
time does fly,
pre-COVID.
for sure.
Nah. Yeah, no, it wasn't because no one was wearing masks around that time.
They weren't.
No,
Yeah.
it was pretty.
Did you like?
It was
visit
opening
here?
up. It was
Oh, it was
opening,
opening
up.
up.
Slowly,
No,
like,
like, yeah.
not completely. Like you were still in quarantine. You still had to wear mask. But with the time I met you guys, like the events were
At the venue you were singing?
back, like
Oh.
yeah, slowly.
I swear I thought it was
It wasn't
pre-COVID.
pre-COVID.
Okay,
no.
all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't like March,
yeah, no, but
March
but-
of 21.
we make a joke about. Is it in UK? Do they call it garage or garage?
It's garage, bro.
Okay, so garage,
Garage.
music, because you told us about this a little bit.
Yeah.
How you got to do stuff like that. I had no idea because it's a UK thing. So like maybe you could like give an input
No,
about
for
that.
sure. It actually also UK garage is like it derives from house music. It's more like in the BPM of kind of 135 to 100.
It's just
38
double time.
Yeah,
It's double time.
pretty much. But house music is kind of straightforward. You go bang, 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 bang. In garage, they tend to change up the drums. It's pretty swingy
Yeah, it swings up.
vibe, and you just go. The vocal goes on top of it. Rap vocal going on top. It just sounds cool. Like in one of the
No, it does.
episodes, maybe we can
Yeah,
explore music. Like
I,
one of
I would,
all
I
of
would
us,
love
like,
to.
yeah.
I would love to.
That'd be great.
The-
And I
the-
also
the-
discovered a lot of other things like drum and bass.
I was just, I swear to God, I was just DNB, bro. DNB is the shit.
DNV it has blown up since I actually got here. I have seen that like it is peaking.
Yeah.
I mean, people are getting to know it more. Since then, there's a lot of subgenres now. I mean, I know I'm going all over the place. Then again, I want to mention how I met you guys.
Yes.
And then I actually
Let's talk about that.
I've seen you guys DJ like Smokey playing in that event. I was blown away. I was like, wow, who is this DJ? I need to get to know them.
Yeah.
But not on the spot because I was in an event.
But you messaged him, I think. You messaged him.
I did.
Yeah.
So basically, I collected your number. I messaged
Yeah.
you guys, and yeah, you guys been kind enough to like get together, and I showed up in one of your events, the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
I just-
He's
I
like,
just-
yo, you remember that singer? I forgot his name, but do you remember the kid that was singing? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, he's interested in like DJing, and like he's from UK and all this stuff. Like Smokey was telling me, I'm like, why not? Like if he's interested, Let's bring him on board. Like first, let's see what he's about. Number
Yeah.
one, and that's how I knew that you were interested because you hit him up
Yeah.
and he told me about it. So
Yep.
I mean, here we are. We're
Yeah,
doing a
man.
podcast right
Rest
now.
in history again. So I actually want to also mention I took a break in between because again I needed to take a break from myself,
Yeah.
from everything really related to music, for some personal development, personal. You go through a phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I took kind of a whole year off, and then I wasn't in touch,
Oh, we
or I
remember
wasn't
that.
as active. I was not making no music. I just kind of do something important, taking care of things. And when things got stable, I couldn't wait. I really came back. I got in touch with you guys again, and here I am.
Yeah,
Couldn't be more glad.
no, absolutely. But second time. But I have a question for both of you guys. You guys have been on the low working on music, and I want to fucking know about this. Like, why haven't I have seen anything fucking released, man? Like,
Man.
what's going on?
All right, so you know what it is, like, at least for me, the way I release music is that, like, if I'm collaborating with someone, I need them to, like, give me the final okay, and Empty's actually giving me the okay to release it, but the thing is, like, I still want to, like, finish certain things because there's certain elements like this. We were working on Chelian, right?
Yes.
From Javon.
Yes.
And that shit, we started working on it like when it was like at its peak. Like, so if we were to drop it at that time, that shit would have fucking blew up, right? But there was like towards the end, like, we were just messing around and stuff, and like we started adding like elements, and he's like, "Yo, add a piano to that shit," right? And I was like,
And a guitar.
yeah. He was like, add a guitar, add a piano. And I was just like, I was so super hesitant. I was like, nah, bro. But then, like, when I added the piano, and it sounded so nice, right? So the thing is, like, I could release it, right? But it's just like, yo, I feel like there's still some polishing that needs done.
And that's the thing. That song is, I mean, kind of.
It's already done, right?
Out of the scene. You just wear it out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we did that. That was a nice, I mean, cool project we actually worked
Yeah.
on. And I don't know if you remember, Ryan is also kind of
Yeah.
a little bit part of it when we were mastering that.
Yeah.
In mixing and mastering, he actually showed up one day, and we actually got to work together
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that
you
too.
got, now you got 3 heads.
But we are
Yeah.
sitting on it still for sure.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah, there are other cool projects coming up. Hopefully,
Nah,
you
absolutely.
never know.
And you know what it is? Like, Empty uses Logic. And the thing is, like, when
do.
I use Ableton, right? So Ableton is my shit. The only thing is, like, when you export, collect, and save the entire project, and if I was to send it to Empty, he's not gonna be able to open it. I mean, unless, like, yo, if there's a way you could do that from, like, Ableton to Logic, yo, please let me know. Like, hit me a DM, shoot a comment, whatever the fuck it is. Like, let us know in the video. Well, let us know in the comments. What the fuck am I saying? But yeah, so like I can't export the project and like be like, yo, you work on this shit on your time, right?
Right.
So I mean, I haven't got around that yet, but hopefully in the
Yeah.
future.
We are doing things, and I can't wait to really show the world what we can come up with.
I mean, whatever I heard so far, it does sound fire.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys get to release some of these stuff and get
Nah,
it out there.
absolutely. 'Cause
Right. Go
that
ahead.
shit was like what? Like it was like Emma piano with like fucking
Yeah.
like R&B and like hip hop element. Bro, what?
There's element of everything, I would say, and yeah.
It had a little drum and bass in there too. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yo,
Let's
we're
see.
talking here, and I'm looking directly at you, and I can't think about I can't help but think about people from my village in Bangladesh. Just
I mean,
just on a
yo,
cold night.
what do you
But it
mean?
looks cool though. I
Like
mean,
it looks amazing.
Oh, thank
But yo, you remind me of the
You're
uncles
from-
that goes to the bazaar and they have like these beanies on and the scarves on.
Yo,
straight from
I'm only like
Kabul.
54%, right?
54% what?
Bengali.
Yo,
54%. That
it's actually 52, but he went to 54 now.
Yo, what do you mean? Like, yo, you.
But he put the shawl on. Now he's 54.
Nah, but yo, shout out to my mother-in-law, man. This is
Yeah.
actually it's a Pathan thing.
No,
So,
it is a
so
Pathan thing,
when I got married, she had given me a couple of these. Like, she gave me this in white, she gave me this in this color. So like they usually put like a shawl on you
Yeah.
out of respect. Like, it's just showing you and giving you respect. Like you're clothing someone.
Yeah.
So shout out to my mother-in-law.
No, it looks nice.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
looks
Yeah,
very, you
looks-
look very
it looks-
cozy.
Yeah,
Looks
man. Yo,
cool.
what? This shit
in this weather,
With this
it
weather out
started
there.
to snow. Actually,
This is
so-
gonna take Canada Goose out of business. This is
You
gonna
bet.
take-
You bet.
I'm, bro, try it out. Try it out.
No,
I
it
have-
is
I do
warm.
have
I
salt.
actually happened to try them before, and it is actually really warm.
Yeah.
But
cozy.
not listen, it hasn't been long that you joined us. 2023, like you didn't do a lot with us, but whatever you did, I mean, if there's something that you could take away from it, what would that be?
Well, first of all, I have seen the growth the team has been through. Uh, we definitely like change our motto to quality over quantity.
Thank you. Okay.
We may expand on that at some point,
Yeah.
but yeah. So all I seen is since I took a break, I came back, and I've seen that growth. I've seen how Smokey grew as a DJ himself.
Producer.
He as a producer. I have been to actually want to mention this too. Another bomb. I have been to a proper studio with him in a recording session,
Oh wow, I didn't.
and
I
that
didn't know
was
that.
really
Okay.
cool. In somewhere in Brooklyn, and he was recording some artists,
This is-
which you will get to know soon
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah.
It's
coming out. It's coming out soon. Yeah, you know what's funny? So my friend, he still hasn't figured out his stage name. He has like all these songs recorded.
And I've heard some of them. Fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like we're like, yo, so what's your stage name? And he's like, I haven't got to that point yet.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, but he was dope. He was dope.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
thank you.
shout out to him. So I have seen nothing but the best. So to come back to that point, you guys, we have been holding it down. You have been holding it down. I have seen how you control like 750 people single-handedly. This is not a joke.
Right.
It is a matter of skills and experience. It does take a lot, but I've seen that in action. Even more. Maybe it's bigger things coming up. But
Yeah.
what I've seen, nothing but the growth and quality.
Yeah, I think we touch sometimes on growth and stuff, and our growth also came from expanding the team, having you, having Ryan, and 2024. Like thank God that the year that we're so far, with the year that we're about to have, it's looking good. Our main focus for having a larger team is to make sure that we're able to take multiple gigs a day. We're not trying to have everyone at the same gig.
Yo,
We're trying to expand. Yeah.
I'm sorry, yo, but it's crazy. Like the year that we're like taking a limited amount of gigs is the year that we're getting the most gigs.
Yeah.
You like it's crazy. It blows my mind. I remember like when we were like, all right, cool, like we're gonna take a set amount of gigs and like, yo, we're not gonna surpass it. But yo, this year has been so crazy and like alhamdulillah, bro, like we're getting crazy ass
Yeah,
increase.
and the best part is that you guys, and I'm talking about all three of you, because Imti started doing some lounge gigs as well.
Yeah.
And I've told this to
Yes.
Imti. I'm like, as soon as you get an opportunity, take it, because
yeah.
that's another way to get your name out there.
No, definitely, for
and
sure.
the reason I say that is because Ryan and I just closed out a client that met him at a lounge. He was mixing, and they got his contact. They hit him up. We literally got on a call. Next day, signed a contract.
That's
So that's just to say, like, yo, people see your talent.
No,
And if
definitely.
there's an opportunity to take your talent to so many other places, do it.
Why
Because
not?
at the end
It
of the
is
day,
actually, yeah,
it's
for
only
sure.
gonna, and regardless of who's there, you don't even know. Out of maybe 100 people that visited that lounge that day, one person, but that's still one person that
That's the one we
that,
need, yeah.
that you wouldn't have had
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
for a gig.
And-
you dropping too many dimes over here, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, I want to mention this too.
Gems.
It is an experience of itself too. Like I never been exposed to like hookah lounges wasn't a thing that I used to know back in London.
Yeah. You did like
Lounges
underground.
means I did bars or clubs, but hookah lounge is a different vibe. It's
We're keeping it
first
halal,
of
bro.
all,
people it's,
Yeah,
a, it's a
obviously,
mingling
obviously.
space. They just chill, and they do hear the music, whereas in like the club
do
you're just
actually.
dancing and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
for sure.
in the clubs, they don't really care how the mixes are coming in. because it's
First
a
of
club.
all, there was no Desi music.
Yeah.
Which is my core. I grew up listening to all this Bollywood and Bangla and whatnot. But here in however many times I got to play so far in a couple of lounges, it was great. And
mix
shout
of
out
everything.
to my bro Smokey again.
Oh, yeah.
I said it's Smokey. Sorry, his name is Poster Child.
Nah, I mean,
No, we call him
Furkan, like
Smokey.
whichever you want.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am blessed to actually have experienced that and look forward to doing more.
No, absolutely. And I would 100% recommend you doing more because trust me, um, again, your talent shouldn't be hidden. It should just keep going. And I know Furkan agrees with that. Smokey, so I'm gonna like start
Yeah,
saying
bro.
Furkan because he said it. But Smokey has been very big on that. And but don't also at the same time, and Smokey could tell you like don't short sell yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Because your talent is your talent. Regardless if people have discovered you or not, you know what you're gonna bring to the table. Yeah, you want to get your name out there, but at the same time, make sure that you're not hurting someone else on the way.
Yeah,
you're
man.
not doing something that's
Absolutely
out
not.
of pocket. You know.
Absolutely not. I try to keep that balance in life. It's
No.
very important to have that.
Bro,
And listen.
I look at everybody as individual artists.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And everybody brings something different. Like there's things that like Ryan could do that I can't do, and there's things that like Imti can do that I can't do, and there's things that like I can do that maybe
none of us can.
you guys
Sure.
can do. So at the end of the day, it's like you're individual and like you excel at things that other people can't. So like don't ever like you are dope because of who you are. You know, and like no one could do it the way you could do it.
Yeah.
Simple.
And
you, for
speaking of
sure.
that, guys, if you haven't followed Imti, his Instagram handle is DJ Volt. It will be in the link in the description. DJ Volt USA. Talking about subscription again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, YouTube, please do so. Follow us on IG. Definitely give this guy a follow. We have DJ Poster Child. You guys already know
Yes,
his
sir.
handle. He does have a subscription. It's free. Join. Get be up to date with music. He might start doing subscription as well, where he's gonna release. He does have few videos and stuff already. So I think it's very important. I want to end our podcast with this one thing though. 2024, how it's looking and what are we trying to accomplish? And I'm gonna start with you. Like, what is one thing that you want to accomplish this year?
This year, man, honestly, I wanna accomplish putting out everything that I'm actually making because I'm putting in so much blood, sweat, and time.
Amen. Yes, please.
And he said, "Please." Nah, man. It's hard, man. Like I think we spoke about this too, and sometimes like the track can be ready, but for me mentally it's not. And I stop. I just want to stop like holding my music hostage, and I feel like everybody needs to hear it. And that's something that I do want to accomplish. Like I definitely want to start putting out a lot more content, a lot more music, and I feel like other than that, like that's all I definitely want to just focus on, and just get better at and what I'm doing. That's it.
And you, what if there's one thing you want to accomplish? What would that be?
I want to put my name out there, as you mentioned, for sure. And also, like, I've been sitting on a lot of music since I have started
Yeah,
as
stop
well.
stop sending him the group chat only.
Yeah,
he
I
sends-
spam,
he
I
sends-
spam
Bro.
he
the
spams
a
the group
lot.
chat. He
Bro.
spams the group chat, and that's where it stays.
I kid you
Yeah.
not. Yo, this dude, you'll get the most random messages at like 3:40
Yo,
a.m.
I wake up in the morning. I'm like, yo, thank God that didn't wake me up.
I have been a night owl since forever. So, yeah, that's the time. Usually, if I'm feeling creative, I cannot sleep.
He's
So I
on
just
vampire
go-
mode, bro.
I just go and, finish the track, bounce the MP3, send it to people. Please tell me what do you think?
Yeah, but 3:40 in the morning, empty.
Nah,
Come
I'm
on,
not-
dog.
I'm not
Like
listening to that.
you gotta just be staring at
Okay,
your
I'm
phone,
trying
like,
to be
yo, I
mindful of
hope
the
they
time.
respond, bro. I hope they respond. Nah, son, we sleeping out here. Like, what
We're
you
not
mean?
responding until
Yeah,
6
you
p.m. the
gotta
next
respond
day.
more though. You gotta
Yo.
respond more. Do it next morning, okay?
I got you. I got you.
No,
No,
so yeah.
for sure to be so yeah, that's really my outlook for now, and be a better person.
Yeah.
That's really important in my opinion. Be
I think you're great. What do you mean, be a better person? You can't get better.
No,
than
we
that.
could always be better. We could always
we
be
could
better.
always be better.
I
for
think I
sure,
agree with
as
that.
you know.
We could
So,
always be better. And
yeah.
I think it's important. Hopefully, we all stick around. That's our main goal. For me, accomplishment is making sure that we all are winning. And what I mean, and I'm not talking about it from a company perspective, individual perspective. We all are doing individual. Like for myself, my accomplishment for 2023 was that even though it became at the end of the year, we started this podcast. We've been sitting on it. We wanted to do this.
yeah.
We started it. So
Here we are.
we
We're doing
accomplished
it.
that. And I really want to bring this to a point where like, yo, I want to tune in and listen to these guys because they have some like ideas, some insights on things that I don't know. And we're not only gonna be talking weddings, right? So that's number one. Number two, and obviously like I'm big on traveling, right? My accomplishment is like to travel and
We've
see
all
the
seen
world.
it.
I'm gonna add that GIF.
No, what's important is that I'm a person that I want to see the world. Like, money comes, money goes. And I always tell this to you guys as well. Like, yo, travel as much as you can.
Couldn't agree more.
I get
Couldn't
yeah.
agree more.
I get mad at myself like I didn't travel when I was much younger, but then I realized I was fucking broke as fuck when I was young, so I couldn't travel.
Hello, everybody is.
Plus everything I'm learning right now, as far as like how to get cheap airfare, how to get free, all of that like is gonna be for another day. But like my thing is my whole goal of 2024 is all of us to succeed within us, our company, and our individual life aspect or whatever we're doing. And I think with that,
Yeah,
with that being
I mean,
said,
before you end it, if you guys definitely want more tips and stuff as far as traveling goes, follow my man Rana, yo, roaming with Rana. That's his personal traveling page. I kid you not, you won't be disappointed.
thank you,
Definitely
thank
not.
you, thank you.
Again, couldn't agree more.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, so with that being said, if you guys came this far to the video, again, subscribe, follow us. We're on YouTube, we're on IG, we're on TikTok. So definitely follow us. It's all the same global chat room. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, peace.
Peace.